Hey everybody, this is Don over at Johnny's Used Cars. Voted the best place to buy a car in Okinawa by the military community of Okinawa for 3 consecutive years. That's right, we won back in 2023, kept the title here last year for the repeat in 2024, and accomplished the three-peat here in 2025. We must be doing something right, don't you think? Today I'm showing you the 2013 Toyota Spade that just came in. It's got 89,500 kilometers on it, which is about 56,000 miles. Before I get started, I'd like to let you know that we do have on-the-lot discounts. So the price you're seeing on the website right now will not be the final price when you come on the lot. Also, if you're arriving in Okinawa soon and you just arrived, please make sure you stop by Johnny's Used Cars as soon as you can and have a look around. Even before you get yourself a driver's license, there are benefits of doing it that way. So with that, let's have a look around. I'll show the features inside. But first, I'd like to ask you to please watch the video until the end. I do go over a lot of information in my videos, going to answer a lot of your questions. Things like the JCI, the warranty, the road tax. I cover all that and more, so please bear with me till the end. You have all the answers. If not, please contact me or stop on by. This Toyota Spade is a 5-passenger vehicle in the 500 series category, so the larger category. Road tax per year is going to be 7,500 yen, which is about $55 right now with the current exchange rate. Road tax is due every April-May time frame. So we're going to take care of the 2025 road tax for you. You won't have to worry about this till April or May of next year. Now, you do have two ways to pay for this. First will be in US dollars cash, credit, or debit card. You can pay that outright. Or, I'm sorry, let me backtrack. All of which could get you a larger discount. If using a debit card, please ensure through your bank that you do not have a limit on there. Or you can take advantage of 0% financing for 24 months. Now, we do have a minimum down payment requirement of at least $300. That's it, only $300. But if you want to put more down, reduce your overall monthly payment, you can. A lot of our customers do like $500 to $1,000. Some do half, some do more. Up to you. Before going inside, I always like showing you the rain guards. Rain guards will allow you to roll your windows down a little bit. This way, if it rains, it's not going to get wet inside. More important feature benefit is it's going to give you that cross ventilation, get that extremely hot air out. And always get yourself a good windshield visor. You got to keep that dash as cool as possible in this heat. So in addition to that, you may consider buying a dash cover. Or if you want to keep it simple, get yourself a nice sized bath towel or a beach towel and put that on top. With that, let's jump on inside. Let's get this baby started. Again, it is just coming in. It can be a little dirty, and it's just a little dirty. Key fob on your person, foot on the brake. It is a push start. You're going to push this one time, and it goes. All right. Sneak this in here. 89,594 on the odometer. I'll show you a couple of warning lights. We'll start off with that green one. That green one is your temperature gauge. So it's going to be green when the engine's cool and it's going to remain on. That's normal. It's going to go away when the engine warms up. That's normal. That's probably going to be less than a minute here. And it's going to be red if it's overheating. That's not normal. Be on the lookout for that. The one next to it, of course, is your seatbelt one. Make sure you wear your seatbelts. They do give tickets on and off base. And one to the right, that circle one, is your emergency brake. This one's a kick type. So when you kick it, disengages, goes away. Kick it again, engages, comes right back on. Other than that, it's very simple, straightforward, straightforward instrument cluster. However, it is not straight ahead. It's off to the middle. Anything pops up on the dash while you're driving, especially if it's red, please pull over immediately, find out what it is, take the necessary action. And did you see? That temperature light just went off, okay, because it's quite warm outside. All right, so in front of the steering wheel, you have a compartment for storage and a cup holder. You have your radio. It looks like it needs a password cleared. Let me see if it has. Yeah, I'm not sure if it has a camera. We'll check that as we go back there, because the password needs to be cleared if it does. All right, you have your shifter, air conditioning controls, power outlet, and cup holders. Does not have your conventional or typical glove box here, but you do have a grocery bag hook up to 2 kilograms, which is about 4.5 pounds, and it does give you an extra storage compartment on top there. You have a cup holder and a little bit of storage off to the left here, and then you have your little bit of storage and cup holder on this door panel. That is your passenger space over there with an asterisk, and I'm going to go over the asterisk here shortly. But then that is your road flare hanging out, and this is the space I have on my side. The seat is all the way back, all the way down. I am 5'11", as everybody loves knowing. Pretty good right where I am, and I could probably slide it up an inch or two and still be comfortable driving. And it does have an armrest. Let's go eye level. That's my eye level right there. Really can't see anything past the windshield wipers like in most vehicles. Way back. Now, I normally take this time to show you the auction sheet, showing you this is a non-accident vehicle from mainland Japan. Please keep that in mind. Graded non-accident from the auctions up in mainland. All these other dealers out here can't tell you that on all their cars. We can for each one. Because it just came in, I keep those inside the office, still has been detailed. Once detailed, we're going to put it up here on the sun visor, on the driver's side, so you can see that for yourself. We'll help you decipher it if need be. And there are dealers out here that'll try to discredit the auction sheet. Stop by, we'll explain why. I'll show you a few other things before we go to the back seat. Let's open up the door here. Oh, first, it does have an aftermarket dash cam. 99% of the time, it's not going to have the micro SD card, so you have to buy one and insert that in there to see if it works or not. I think it's a privacy concern, so I think the auctions take those out before they're shipped out. Next to the push start, you do have your mirror controls, heated seats. This one does have a power sliding door off, so if you want to turn the power off, you can. This one is a power sliding door. You can open and close it with this one. The inside and outside handles, and there's a button up there on a column that you can open and close the door. Okay, you can turn it off if people are playing with it or whatnot. Then you have your traction control, and then this one's idling off to save some gas. Now, I'm not a big fan of that during the summertime because if you're at a stoplight, for example, and your engine's going to turn off. If your engine turns off, that means your AC compressor is going to turn off. So your car is going to start warming up. Then when you start driving, it needs to cool down again, but it's totally up to you if you want to save some gas. This guy hanging there, that's your ETC reader. That's your electronic toll collector. Works like Easy Pass in the States if you're able to get the card for it for the expressway. And then you have your hood release over here. And please don't forget you have your gas cover release on the floor. On the door panel, you have your door lock and window controls right here. To turn it off, your foot does not have to be on the brake. You're just going to push that one time and it turns off. All right. Just a lot of space in these. We get rid of a lot of them. Okay, with the seat all the way back, maybe I didn't have it reclined a little bit, but I'm a good 6-7 inches away from the back seat to my knees. This on the back of the driver's seat, you do have pocket storage. It is zippered, so once you put something in there, you can zipper it close and you can grab it through here. But I'm not a big fan of that because if it's wider than that, you're gonna have a hard time getting it out. And then you do have a grocery bag hook up to 3 kilograms, which is about 6.5 pounds. Now this one does not have anything, but it does go down flat. That's why it's a hard plastic, and it's going to give you 2 grocery bag hooks there. Okay, on the left side here, you have your cup holder, a little bit of storage, and a place for a smaller umbrella. That's the left side only. Okay, left side. And then on this door panel, you have a little bit of storage and cup holder. Okay, and then no center armrest or anything else like that. Okay. Oops, let me check. All right, so this one did have a camera. So after we get that password cleared, hopefully that will work, okay? Here's your rear storage, okay? Pretty ample amount of space. If you need extra space, you can pull up on those tabs, and those will lay down. However, you will have the hump here. It doesn't go completely flat with this area, okay? And then you are able to recline these by pulling this up, and then you're gonna push this button in, this will come up, and then you're able to recline it like that. It's either just the 2 positions, okay? This one or the back one. So I told you, and all you're gonna do, open it, just hold it up hold the handle for a second and it closes, or opens and closes. So I told you there was an asterisk for the leg room here. So let's show you why. So there is a bar here. Take a look at this. Look at that. All right, yeah, my shoes are disgusting, I know. But huge amount of space for leg room. Now, something else that you do with this, I said this goes down, all you're gonna do is lift up this handle, and you can move it out of the way by using the front bar, or just use your hand right here, lift it up, and it slides forward easily. So if you have a baby over there, you have a baby over here you gotta put in, you can just easily walk right in without breaking your back. Yeah, and then it has some aftermarket wheels on there. Yeah, don't get a bad back like me. It's no fun. All right, there you have it. The good old VVTi engine, which will be cleaned during the detailing process. It is a 1.5 liter, okay? And there you have it. 2013 Toyota Porte. 89,500 kilometers on it, which is getting about 56,000 miles. Military price is going to $5,600. With additional military discount, we'll get it down to $5,400. Again, while you're here, please ask the information guy about on-the-lot discounts, and you will get a lower price on this. For now, the $5,400 will include a Year JCI, the 1-year bumper-to-bumper full warranty, the 2025 road tax, and the 10% sales tax is already included. Only thing on top will be the American insurance requirement, whether they're going to liability or full coverage, which is totally up to you, and we can assist you with that here. Touching on these warranties real quick, yes, there are 2-year warranties out here. However, they're not the best thing since sliced bread, so don't be fooled by them. Stop by, we'll explain why. But we do encourage you to shop around, go to the dealer, see what they have, check out the condition, mileage, and pricing of their vehicles. Then stop by Johnny's Used Cars, let us show what we have, what our program's all about, and how we can assist you. We are definitely making a difference out here because we are different. One of the many reasons why we did win the Stars and Stripes, Best Pacific Magazine's Best Place to Buy a Car in Okinawa Award for the 3rd consecutive year. Stop by, we'll show you why. Like we have many, many others. Don't forget 2 ways to pay for it. US cash, credit, or debit card outright, or take advantage of 0% financing for 24 months. Either way, we're good to go. Please like and subscribe, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Take care. Hope to see you soon.